wasn't on the list. It was easier because I wasn't focusing. We want people to make guarantees to us, but we're not willing to make guarantees to ourselves. Somebody gave you a guarantee, $30, 30-day guarantee. In 30 days, if you don't make what they told you was going to make, in 30 days, you got an attitude, you want your money back. But you've never demanded your money back from yourself. What do you do when you're not the only one that wants to make $1 million in your company? You're not the only one that wants to be the president. You're not the only one that wants to be the CEO. What if you're not the only one that wants what you want? What if there are thousands of other people who want what you want? You have to outwork them. The reason why I'm not successful is because of my boss. Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror and said, I'm not getting up on time? What do you do when 1,000 other people want exactly what you want? You've never looked at yourself in the mirror and said, you let you down. Until you get to that point, you let you down. You're not brave enough. You want to put it on somebody else. I changed, and I stopped being a victim. I stopped saying, I've got to wait for good things to happen to me. And I said, I'm going to grind. I'm going to fight. I'm going to work. I'm going to press toward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do everything in my power every single day. You got to outgrind them. You got to get up earlier. You got to stay up later. You got to execute, and you got to go from 70 to 120. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture. You're probably thinking, E.T., you're doing less now than you did. We're doing more now. Every video, we got a spell check now. We didn't have to spell check this. We can misspell it. Nobody cared. They didn't know who I was. Now, every single video is being scrutinized. Now, every single thing we're doing, people are talking about. Now, every single video we do has to be top notch. We go back to the first one. I didn't even say, thank God it's Monday. I said, magical Mondays. I have standards. I have values. I don't care how much you pay me. If I speak at an elementary school for $300, I chose to do that. You always want to blame other people. You want to hold other people to the fire, but you're not holding yourself to the fire. You owe you an explanation. You need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, why are you only giving 50%? What's wrong with you? You need to put yourself on punishment. For those of you with dreams and goals, I want you to be honest with me. 7 days of the week, 7 days of the week, you can honestly say as it relates to your goals, beast mode, you give 120%. Every single day you get up 120% beast mode. The greatest feeling in the world, guys, the greatest feeling in the world is execution. The greatest feeling in the world is doing what you said you were going to do. There's no greater feeling in the world. I need you to do me a favor. When you leave, I need you to be honest with yourself. I need you to be transparent. I need you to say, in my dreams, I'm beast mode. Beast mode. My business plan, beast mode. My income that I have for myself, beast mode. What I want to do for my children, beast mode. In the university, the scores I need, beast mode. I've got to go into beast mode to get it. And I want you to look at your time. And you look at your time and say, gazelle. That's a gazelle right there. You look at your habits, gazelle. And as long as your habits are gazelle, but your mindset is beast, you'll never see it. Listen to me. I would prefer that you have a gazelle. Literally, I would prefer that your thought pattern, your dreams are gazelles. I would prefer income, gazelle. But what you get every day was beast. And without you saying a word, without you telling the world, if gazelle tattoo, but you act like a beast, guess what you would get? you would get more than what you bargained for, because that's what happened to us. All we were doing was videos. We never knew that we would be a global company. We never knew we would be a multi-million-dollar company. We never knew we'd have stores in Australia. We never knew we would sell our books in Africa. We never knew our stuff would be in England. We never knew. So we were these small kids doing small stuff. But when you looked at our schedule and our activities, beast mode.
All right, guys. Good evening or good afternoon. This is Kimberly McKinney. I definitely wanted to play that for you. Eric Thomas is a motivational speaker that talks about, really not making excuses for the plans of your life. He's actually connected to our wealth community and our wealth group by my mentor, Dr. China Bethley. But I'm here to really talk about, are you making excuses like your dreams, your goals? Excuses and cash flow cannot flow in the same area. You cannot set goals. You cannot dream and then come up with an excuse when someone presents you with a blueprint. And trust me, I get it that sometimes you have to take a little time, do your research. If you ask questions, and then you can come back, but don't just do anything. Don't just, take the information that was presented to you and not do anything with it. So I'm just here to talk about, developing cash flow. And the reason why I came up with this topic, because so many people have reached out to me that, I demonstrate, how easy it is to be able to make money simply from your phone. If you go and check some of my stories on Facebook, actually, stories stay up for 24 hours. But if you go and you check a story that I recently posted, which was yesterday, it showed how $71, actually 80 by the end of that time, $80 were actually made in like 10 minutes, guys. Most people don't make $80 an hour, but I was able to show you using an app based upon the analytics that I was able to learn inside of reading charts to make that judgment call to get inside of the markets and make a profit. $80 may be small to some, but I did that to prove a point, because most people that come into this space, they're not going to have $1,000 ready and available to invest in. They're not going to be able to do that. So they're going to have to do with what they have to work with what they have. And if it's $100 or if it's $200 that you have to work with in order to fund your broker account, then that's understandable. Then you can work with that. You give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. And the reason why I did the $60, because that's a small amount for any person that say, wow, that was only 10 minutes. That was only 10 minutes of really, from the time that I entered into the market until the time that I got out of the market. Okay. So give me a second. Excuse me. It sounds like my daughter Kendall is getting here. Okay. Hello. That's what it means. All right. Okay, I'm back. So, that was just 10 minutes of being in the market, guys, and making $80 just that quick. Do you think that you can make that? And say, for instance, you only take maybe an hour out of your day, 30 to 45 minutes out of your day, just to get into the markets, to make what you may have made on a single job in 1 hour, but you can make more than that in less than an hour. Okay. So I'm just here to talk about cash flow. I always talk about the foreign exchange market. I always talk about Forex. I always talk about binary options, but those are mechanisms for cash flow. I have so many people that I have given this blueprint, showed them the way, walked it through with them, held their hand, and then they didn't necessarily do the work themselves. Sometimes, guys, people can hold your hand to a certain extent, and then you got to learn how to milk. You got to learn how to get off of milk and get on solid foods, just like a baby. A baby has to start with milk, okay? And then you gradually, as that baby gets older and they're able to, learn how to eat, then they start to move to like oatmeal, little solid, but small mushy foods. They get the baby food that's been pureed, okay? And then they move to the solid food. Why? Because they have teeth now, and those teeth allows them to cut and chew the food that they've been eating, that they've digested. That's the same with learning how to build cash flow. You start off with milk, and then eventually you learn how to understand how the candles position and how they work when they wick out what's happening in the market, comparing it to the news, comparing it to some other things, the currency strength meters and things of that nature. And then you move on over to that solid. Although you're receiving the help from educators, because we have over 100 educators that is here that they actually work for you. They actually work for you. They actually set up their time and their schedule. They come on several days out of the week to make sure that you are following the blueprint. And then once you do that, you start recognizing how the markets move. Now you're moving over to more solid food. Now you're moving over to more solid strategies where you can see, now I know how to develop my own strategy. Now I see, if I pay attention to, this market, I see what's happening during this time and how I can position myself, to benefit from that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you again, I'm going to show you a blueprint. And I want you to take this blueprint seriously, because so many people that I've been able to help have really allowed this to change their life. And this is also mindset, is also personal development. So it goes deeper than just the money. You gotta stop thinking about I gotta pay this, I gotta pay that. Think about the long term, what it's going to do for you in the long term. Think about what it's going to do for you on a long haul. Everything can't always be based upon all they want is just money. It's not just about money. But my thing is, if you continue to complain about money and not having it, then it's going to be a disadvantage for you. So what I want you to see is my back office. Now, this is your spirit. This is your food. So we're going to go and look at some food. We're going to look at the food. We're going to look at the baby food. Okay. This is the baby food. This is where you're going to come and you're going to get your education. This is where you're going to understand, okay, this is what cryptocurrencies are all about. This is what that means. Okay, let me go into academies. So this in your academies, this is where you're going to learn your foundational principles of what cryptocurrency is. And these are 4-minute videos, 5-minute videos that break everything down into its simplest form, giving you the terminologies that you may otherwise hear outside in conversations such as the news, CNN or C-SPAN or whatever financial channel, Yahoo Finance. You might hear some of these terminologies, and when you do, it's going to bring back to your memories what you've learned here inside of the platform. So guys, what you're looking at is I have the elite platform, which means I can make money not only in just one particular stream of academy. I have the opportunity to make money 4 to 5 ways. So think of it like a tree. And when you have a tree, you have the trunk, okay? And then from the trunk is all of the branches, all of the leaves, all of the bark that's on the tree. Well, this is what this academy is. It's like a tree that's planted by the rivers, planted by the streaming, rolling rivers, guys. And when you have rivers and streams of revenue that's constantly flowing, constantly passing through, constantly elevating and constantly fertilizing the trees, guys, that's more than one opportunity to make money. So if you are looking at my screen, I have Forex, and you can see that it's already in different languages, meaning that this company is in over 120 countries. We're servicing over 500,000 families across the world. We're moving towards a $1 billion industry company, guys. So, and it takes multiple millions of dollars in order to be able to enter into these markets of these different countries, in order to make sure that this service is provided to every person that's in the world. And that's what our CEO's vision is, to make sure that this is a legacy company that is accessible all over the world. Number one, we're the only company that is doing this. There's no other company that's in the many countries that I Am Academy is. And that's due to credibility. That's due to the fact that the owner or the CEO has a vision that he wants everyone in the entire world. Basically, he wants to eradicate poverty, where people cannot have any excuse to not say that they can't have cash flow, that they can't build wealth for themselves. So let's move forward. If I'm looking at, say, for instance, if I want to learn Forex, or if I want to learn HFX, here are some videos that I can click on to. Here's DCX. So if there's some terminology where people say, I still don't know what Bitcoin is. And then you have people that say, I don't know what Bitcoin is, and I'm still skeptical about it. I don't think I want to get involved in it. But at the same time, we're seeing that the world is gearing towards Bitcoin. And my advice is to you is to make sure that you get yourself acclimated to Bitcoin, because if not, you're going to be far, far behind. And I'm looking at, the fact that you have people that are retired or close to retirement, and their interest is not even know any of this. Well, it's going to become a disadvantage for you. Why? Because most of everything now, the currency is moving towards Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So when you have Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, the value of the dollar is decreasing in its value. So now you're starting to see major companies, major corporations embedding Bitcoin as to one of their payment systems. So if you're still talking about, I still don't know what Bitcoin is, and I don't think I'm going to subscribe to it or be a part of it, then you're going to be the ones that's going to be left behind. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on DCX, because DCX stands for cryptocurrency exchange inside of this platform. And now you're looking at where you can go, and you tap on this link right here. It says enroll. And then from that point, you're going to see a host of videos that's going to populate. You take your time watching these videos. Take one video, literally, guys, one video a day. Just one video a day, okay? Because honestly, your knowledge is not required. Your movement is more so requirement. All of this stuff that you're seeing here is going to start to make sense. So it's better that you move and allow people to help you, and allow people to help you understand and walk you through this, so that you can really get a foundational basis of what this is. So even if you was to take just one video, DCX 101, this says, what are digital currencies? You take this one video and you watch this video for 5 minutes, because that's the duration of the video, is 5 minutes. And you just, from there, that's it. You stop. Now you have a foundational basis and understanding of what digital currencies is, right? Okay, now, once you do that, let's go and let's look at. Okay, peace out, homie. Her phone is in her back pocket. Okay. So next we're going to go to go live sessions, because these go live sessions, ladies and gentlemen, are going to explain everything that you see in the academy section. Okay. So if you're going to your go live sessions, this is where you actually hop on real time live with an educator, and they're going to walk you through. They're going to talk about some things. They're going to show you what is a wallet. They're going to show you what is how to set up a wallet, what is an exchange, how to set up an exchange. Okay. So we're going to go here and we're going to go into DCX. And with DCX, this is your Netflix. This is your Netflix, guys, on steroids. There's different times of the day, different hours that an educator comes on throughout the day, and they're going to come on and they're going to teach you. They're going to really break some things down for you. And they're going to help you understand all of what you just read in that 5-minute, or what you saw in that 5-minute video that talks about what are digital currencies. So we have everything from a DCX basics to more advanced to live analysis. And these are different sessions. So if you look here, this teaches you how to onboard. This is orientation. And usually this is basically for us, where we can actually help you on a daily basis, help to onboard, help you to feel comfortable with maneuvering inside of this platform. So if you look and you scroll down, and you can see these are some of the educators that's in our DCX package. Okay. She's a great favorite because she's she talks to you, or she shows everything from a very basic beginning. So she basically give you a quick start on how to even click on what I just showed you. She shows you and walks you through a click by click basis how to log into your back office, where to click on to go into your go live sessions, to walk you through who are your educators on your go live sessions. And then she has where she teaches you a step-by-step process, how to set up a wallet like in Coinbase, how to move money around, and from Coinbase, if you want to put it in a different broker. She also breaks down in simplest form what are cryptocurrency. So she'll reiterate what you've read or what you saw in the video, and she'll have you to really touch, taste, see, and smell it. So give you hands-on instruction. Okay. All right. So all of these are educators in this space. And as you can see, they come on different days of the week, different times of the day. So on today, I'm going to be hopping on with Nick Gomez, because Nick Gomez talks about NFTs. For many of you that don't know what NFTs is, he breaks that down, and why you can really be how this can really benefit you for cash flow. You can make money in NFTs. You can make money inside of the metaverse. So this is something that is very important for you to know. You talk about cash flow, how you can develop cash flow, but here is an area where you can develop cash flow. And you can't make an excuses for, because they're giving you the very basic foundational basis for how to step by step do all of this. It's just that you got to take some time. You got to take a day and say, hey, I'm going to set up an NFT. I'm going to take this day and set up my NFT. And then what I'm going to do the next day, I'm going to do this. I'm going to set it up where I can start minting it, gathering some things together. These are very thought-provoking things, and make sure that, that you're able to set it up properly where you can develop that cash flow. Now, if you've ever heard Snoop Dogg purchased some real estate land inside of the metaverse, and he purchased it starting with $300,000, guys. Within a very short period of time, that $300,000 grew to $4.8 million. And he just recently released a video on YouTube about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And in the beginning of that video, his financial advisor explained to him how much his investment grew from just that single NFT. So that's like powerful. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the next thing that we do inside of this academy, and this is where we actually look at the strategy. So we look at the different strategies that we're able to utilize in order to get inside of the market. So what I'm going to do is click on our strategies, and then I'm going to go back into the DCX strategy so that you can see how that looks. Now, DCX, guys, with cryptocurrency, there's multiple ways that you can make money on a one single coin. Okay, one single coin. So let's take Bitcoin for instance. We're going to click on DCX right here. And then also, just to let you guys know that there is an app right here. So all of the strategies that you see, whether it's from Forex, HFX, DCX, and also our e-commerce academy, they all come with apps, guys, that you can download on your phone. Now, many people ask, well, do I have to sit in front of a computer? Do I have to sit down in front of a computer all day in order to watch or to listen to this or look into this? The answer to that question is no. Reason why is because you have apps. So the same apps that you have here are going to be the same setup whether you log in from your computer. And you can also do all of this stuff on the go. So you do not have to sit in front of a computer all day. This gives you the option to earn and learn on the go. That means earn and learn on the go. So let's click on our Swipe Coin Scalper, okay? Swipe Coin Scalper allows you to scalp the market very, very quickly for some quick profits. Sometimes it might take a little bit, longer, but to really analyze the market and find something that really matches up, that you think that might be a good trade to get inside of, and that's okay, because that's what you want to do. You want to learn to allow the market to come to you and you not have to chase the market. Anytime you chase in the market, it's going to take money from you. But if you set your emotions in order and you don't allow the market to you don't allow the market to intimidate you, then you're going to be advantageous. You're going to be a winner in this case. So if you're looking at my screen, we are looking at Bitcoin, and there's multiple ways that you can profit from Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. One of the ways that you can profit from Bitcoin is you can scalp the market very, very quickly for Bitcoin. And that's always a good thing, that you can get quick money out of Bitcoin in a small period of time. And that's one way. So that means you're trading it. So here's like a trade idea that came out that said that Bitcoin was going to be in a buy, and the market for Bitcoin did exactly what it was supposed to do, and it did buy. So as you can see here, they call that out a couple of candles ago, and it's hot. It stayed above this yellow line and continued to go up on that upswing. So it did stay above the yellow EMA line and it bought. Okay. So if you were just, in that particular trade idea, that would have been advantageous for you because you would have made money. You would have profited in that particular trade. Next thing is you're able to make money inside of the coin of Bitcoin, and there are some others. I'm just using Bitcoin for an example. You can purchase and hodl it. Okay, you can purchase and hodl it. So what I want to show you is also trade ideas that come out from educators on a daily basis on different types of coin projects. projects that you can also make money on. So this one came out. There was a buy idea, potential buy. Gave you the areas of influence. They gave you the areas of impact that you only thing you have to do is just really copy and paste. Really just type in the information that they have, the numbers, the zones that they give you, that they provide for you, and press sell or buy. And in this case, this was a buy. So they basically located a zone of interest to say that the market was going to go up. And they also gave you several, at least three different target areas that would have been money areas. Okay. So there's a blue zone right here. There's a blue zone there, and there's a blue zone here. So these were three different zones that Bitcoin can potentially go to. Okay. So, and that's also goes for any of the other coins. Like here's Ripple, XRP, and ETH, which is ETH. Then you got Luna, you got ETH and Bitcoin again. But I wanted to share that with you, that the answers are given to you, the answers are provided. And if you have any questions, the good thing about it is you can ask questions. So here also you have your leverage ideas, your exchange ideas. There's some chats, there's some results. We print our results every single week or every other day to let you guys know that out of all the trade setups that go out there, we're 95% and anywhere from between 85 and 95% accurate, which means the majority of the trade ideas that go out always end up in profit. So if you're saying there was 10 trade ideas that went out, you're going to profit in at least 80% of those. So 8 of those trades may be trades that were in profit, and you might have missed 2 that may not have been in profit. And then there's cases where every trade setup that's gone out ends up being in profit. And due to that, that's usually because, the way the markets are. We cannot control the markets, but we definitely know how to analyze to get the best out of the markets. Okay. So there's all types of information here that you can click on. It's going to help you maneuver the swipe coin or the DCX platform a whole lot better. So I just wanted to let you guys see that and see how easy it is to really make money. Now, I know that you're like, okay, well, that didn't really show me anything. Well, once you sit down and talk with me, and we can go through a one-on-one, or we can do a group meeting where I will sit down and explain all this stuff in more detail so that you can have a clearer understanding how to operate your back office. But not only that, once you are inside of the platform and you're part of my team and you're working closer with me and you become my partner, I'm going to show you this anyway. I'm going to walk you through this anyway so that you can be comfortable and confident of the things that requires to use this platform. I'm going to definitely make sure that you are comfortable and that you don't live in fear, because nothing about trading is scary at all. It works different from the stock market, and honestly, I think it works better, because when you're inside of the stock market, if the Dow Jones for whatever reason drops significantly and you have investments in it, then your investments are going to drop significantly as well. But if you're on this end of the spectrum, where it doesn't matter whether the market for that NAS to go up or down, it really wouldn't matter, because you can make money inside as a trade idea for a buy, and you can also make money as a trade idea for a sell. So it doesn't matter which way the market goes. You can definitely mark up the charts, or you can take the courses with the educator so they can walk you through, and you can learn from there. Okay. This platform, it works for you. It's designed to work for you with you in mind. And the CEO wants people to make telephone number money. So you've got to get started. Again, your dreams and your goals and excuses and cash flow cannot operate within the same room. It's just not going to happen. So figure it like this. Look at yourself as a tree, and you have many opportunities on a daily basis to make money. Because not only that, guys, with the strategies, these strategies are kicking out trade ideas every single couple of minutes. They're kicking out trade ideas every couple of minutes. So with that being said, I know that many always wanted to know, like, what does it cost in order to how much does it cost to really enroll in this? How much does it cost? Well, we are currently running a promotion, and with that promotion, you can actually get access to this platform for $185. That's right, $185. And if you want the elite like myself, where you want to be that tree that's planted by the rivers of flowing streams of flowing water, if you want to be that tree that has over a multitude of opportunities to place a trade on a single day, like one strategy can kick out over 200 trade ideas in a day. So if you think about that, that's just one strategy. We have about 20 strategies inside of this particular platform. So imagine 20 strategies having over 200 trade ideas that kick out on a single day. That just lets you know that that is that tree that's planted by the rivers of flowing water. Okay. Again, and also if you want the elite, which that's a platform that I have the elite because I don't want to leave any money on the table. Then the elite platform is $324. Guys, you're not going to get that anywhere else. And you're not going to get the resources, the toolage, and everything that you would see for that small amount of money. Plus, this company is about to launch the travel industry. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about indices. I'm thinking about going back and making some money in US 30, which I did right before hopping on with you guys. But this company wants you to compare lifestyle and finances together. We're getting ready to launch the travel industry inside of this platform, guys. And I'm so excited about that because it allows you to really live the dream that everybody wants, that everybody really wants. Everybody wants to be able to have cash flow, have X amount of dollars flowing into their income on a daily basis. And then you can take whatever amount of money and you can go to anywhere in the world. You can take a trip anywhere in the world and you can take your family with you, guys. Like you're not limited to just yourself. Okay. You're not limited to just you and your spouse and you leave the kids at home, or you're not limited to, I just can only travel in the United States. No, this is unlimited territory. You cannot put a cap on this. And it is so important that people start to live a lifestyle like that. That's really that's a self-esteem booster. That's a self-awareness. That's a self-love a booster right there, because who would love to make money anytime they want to in their pajamas all day long if they want to, or they can take a single hour and exercise their right to get inside of the markets enough to know that, hey, I made enough money in a single day that I can pay for my trip for Dubai. Okay. But it's not something that's going to leave me money poor at the end or house poor at the end. Guess what? I have the opportunity, if I want to, come a couple of hours later and trade in the markets again and make money, enough money to cover my rent or cover whatever I need to cover while I'm I'm on this trip to Dubai. So there's so many, there's so many um, wonderful access to, being a part of this platform, is the fact that it not only builds that, it builds your self-esteem, it builds your business acumen, it builds personal development. Like, guys, this platform literally teaches you how you can grow a Fortune 500 company, and you don't have to even borrow money from the bank if you don't want to. But we give you the tools, we give you the insight, we give you the resources to be able to become your own bank. We have people, individuals like myself, that we have our own cryptocurrency bank, and that cryptocurrency bank accrues interest every single day, guys. And yes, let me tell you, when you are diversifying your money, see, these are the things that I think sometimes people can make money, but they just need to know where to repurpose it. Okay. So even if you are trading in the markets and you make a profit, you can move that profit over and you can put it in a cryptocurrency coin that's already developing anywhere between 12 to 7 to 18% interest on it. You watching your money grow. That's just one mechanism. Like, that's a leaf on a tree right there. That's just a leaf on a tree right there. So now you're seeing that, now you're getting these emails every single day that your balance is increasing by because it's been attached to 18% interest. Now, that's one way that you developing cash flow. Now, if you want to turn around and say, for instance, you've now built up your account to about $50,000. I'm just using this as a just throwing out the number for you. Okay. So it takes some time to develop up to 50,000, as long as you're putting money aside, putting money in your DeFi account. But if you want to borrow against that 25,000, you have the right to borrow against it. But say, for instance, if you have your parents that are still alive and they're retired, and you see that, due to inflation, that the inflation is cutting away or eating away their finances, and you want to send them like $1,000 every month. Well, you can set up smart contracts that's based off of the Ethereum blockchain in order to set that up and send your parents $1,000 a month. And you're definitely developing interest on that. See, that's one mechanism, guys. And then you have what is called yield farming in cryptocurrency, and liquidity pools that's inside of cryptocurrency. Those are just leaves that's on a branch, that's on a stem of a branch. That's just only a leaf. I've only shared with you a leaf, guys. But then you turn around and you come over and you have access to the foreign exchange market. Foreign exchange are kicking out trades every single couple of minutes. So you have, the London payout, you have the indices, you have the futures, or what they call futures. But those are trades, those are ideas that's kicking out every couple of minutes. And you can now trade resources like commodity, like corn and wheat and barley and oil and beans, guys. Like, you can make money off of beans. Like, seriously, think about that. When you go to the grocery store and you like to eat black beans, guess what? Then you can go into the market and you can make money off of beans. And if you can go make the money off of beans and then turn around and go to the grocery store and buy the beans, guys. So that's leveraging money that you don't even own, that you don't even have, but is now your money in the foreign exchange market. And that market is a $10 trillion a traded day every day. So anywhere between 8 to 10 or 8 to 9 trillion dollars on a daily basis that you have access to when you are trading in the foreign exchange market. And I compared that with cryptocurrency as well. And then, now we're in this day and time where we're dealing with the Ukraine war, between Ukraine and US. I mean, not US, I'm sorry, Russia and US, on dealing with Ukraine. Well, there's opportunities there, because now you start to see, if you see that the market is moving slow in one area, then you can figure out where things are being repurposed. So if the market is repurposing itself in this general area, then kind of, I ain't gonna say candle, just follow the trend, flow with the trend. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Again, in order to find out more about how to have access to this platform, please reach out to me. I'm gonna do my best by sending my link, sharing my link on the live. But if you are interested in learning individually, then those academies are 185 a piece. Okay, that's if you want to just start off with if you wanted to start off with cryptocurrency. And you can always upgrade, guys. You can always upgrade to the elite and allow the elite to give you much more options. You can also, if you start off with the elite, you can also get the elite. And if you feel like, okay, maybe I need to focus on one area, then you can do that. And you can actually downgrade, guys. You're not committed to any contract, so you can cancel at any time. You don't have to be committed to a contract. So this is not contractual. But I will say, you actually have an opportunity to get residual income inside of this company as well. And the residual income would definitely help fund your broker accounts. Your residual income would definitely fund your trips that you want to go on out of the country. This residual income would also help you pay your mortgage, pay your bills, pay your car notes, you know, some of those larger big ticketed items that you have to be monthly responsible for on a monthly basis. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my link. And if you have any questions, you can definitely reach out to me. I am always available to answer any questions that you may have. And I hope to see you guys here soon. I want to see you join the team. I want you to be a part. And I'm going to share this video with you guys that's going to be talking about where we're going to be heading to in the next couple of months. So, guys, let me make this announcement as well. We will be in Birmingham, Alabama on April the 30th at 1:00 p.m. We're going to be in Mountain Brook, which is a very a very affluent area within the city of Birmingham. We're going to be at I want to say the Mountain Brook Library. I think it's called the O'Neill Library. We're going to be there from 1:00 until 3:00 p.m. Make sure that you have anybody that's in Birmingham, send them out there to come and learn. We're going to be doing a workshop. It's free. It's no cost to you. We definitely want to share how to properly investing in crypto, simple 101, but just to do it properly and safely. The next stop we're going to be in for me is going to be now. It's been changed to San Juan. So San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'll be there June the 22nd through the 27th. I'm going to be in Puerto Rico. July the 7th through the 9th, I'm going to be in Detroit, Michigan. So if you are in Detroit, make sure you get your folks out. Next stop, we're going to be in Glendale, Arizona in September the 15th through the 18th. We're going to be in Glendale, Arizona, guys. And then we're going to finally end it in Dubai, guys. That's my birthday weekend where we're going to be in Dubai. So Dubai is October the 3rd through the 6th, but I'm going to be there from probably the 2nd or probably the 1st of October, probably a little bit after my birthday. So I'm just saying, this is an opportunity for you to make lifestyle changes. Travel the world, do the things that you enjoy doing, that you want to do with your family or with your friends, and not have to say that I gotta find extra money, or I gotta find, here it is, I'm giving you the platform, I'm giving you the ability to make cash flow. So again, your dreams, your goals, excuses, and cash flow cannot sit in the same area. You got to be able to eliminate excuses. You got to eliminate excuses. Okay. Excuses you have to eliminate. All right. So I want to leave you with this video, and I'm so excited to be able to share this with you. All right, so just give me a second while I load this up. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna load this up in just a second. If it doesn't load up, then that's okay. There's other opportunities, but I just want you to see something really quickly with how great this platform is, guys. We have over 500,000 people that is accessing this platform, and their lives are being changed every single day. And this is the wonderful thing is that people from other countries, like, their hunger is so big. Their hunger for their hunger, honestly, is just second to none. And I'm just, this is just amazing, because we can get here in the United States and we just think that, we don't have to work for anything. Well, guys, it's going to come to a point where you're not going to have you're not going to have any excuse to not, you're going to have to. You're just going to have to. You're going to have to put in the effort. You're going to have to go balls to the wall. You're going to have to beast mode. You're going to have to go beast mode, beast mode, beast mode. You're going to have to do it. So give me a second, guys. All right, so just give me a second. I'm trying to load this video up, and for some reason I'm trying to find my playlist because it's saved up under my playlist. Let's see, saved up under my playlist, and I wonder why, usually when they change these algorithms, they change everything around. It's just makes you have to go search for it, like having to do a whole bunch of searching. I'm trying to find my playlist. What is my library and my playlist? Let me see. Let's see what I can do. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, give me a second, and I'm going to share this. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.
And our goal is to impact, enrich, and to educate the lives of 1 million people. I know where I'm going to be in 2023. And because I have the certainty and the plan of where I'm going to be, I know we're going to be attracting the right people to our life to go there. It hasn't been easy. It hasn't been perfect. But I'll tell you what, it is genuine. People are going to come because what you have is so special. And we will attract those people into the company and build the biggest company in the next 5 years.
Take control your future and do not ever care or what anybody think or say of you.
You give value and give them hope. You take their hope, it's purpose. Their purpose turns into passion. When they got passion and they're passionate about this, nobody can take them away, not the devil. Nobody can come and take them away.
All right. Have a good one. It was a pleasure and see you soon.